Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy OCZ Savage. Today we jumping into another deck build, and this one's gonna be 3 good builds that you could use for Evangelo on Nightmare and Veteran. And these builds are pretty fire. So this first build, we're gonna be running a tank melee type of deck, and this one's gonna be super duper fun to play with because you'll have enough use speed to pick people up. You'll have enough regular speed to run around and dodge stuff. And then you'll also be so tanky with bodyguard and all of the extra padding that A, you're not going to take that much damage. Even if you do, typically you can heal it back, especially if you have a doc. And then B, if anyone is near you and they're taking hits, you're going to take 75% of that damage. And then once the melee portion of the build starts activating, once you get later on into the stages, you're going to be healing back so much life so quick that, if your teammates even take damage or they even take a big hit and it procs over to you, it's not really even going to matter because you're still going to be healing from meleeing things. So I really like this build. Another good thing about this build too is that it will have enough speed. So like in situations like this, well, I wouldn't say like this, but let's say the team goes down, it comes down to just you. You may have to, clutch up. You may have to kill the breaker. You might have to finish the rest of the map. And this is really good for that because you'll have enough speed to do that, but you'll still be, tanky enough to even survive. So I think you guys really like this one. So we got the down in front, motorcycle jacket, scarred tissue padded suit. Now, another really good thing about this build, you'll have the melee. So, you'll be able to face your fears, motorcycle helmet, you'll be getting the health back that way. But it's also going to have numb. So anytime that you actually have temporary health, you'll have that much more damage resistance. And usually on these tankier type of builds, especially when you're meleeing, you'll pretty much always have temp health. Now, if you don't like the melee that much, what you can do is take off the melee cards and you can throw in some more damage. So if you do glass cannon, it does take away, a little bit of your health. But, when you have 300 health, I don't think it matters that you go down to 200, so you can put that on there, without having to add the canned goods or additional health. And then, you could throw on the hyper focus. Or, if you really don't want to have lower health, you could throw on a different damage card. If you want to do patient hunter, if you want to do knowledge is power, if you want to get more ammo, it's completely up to you. But me personally, I like the melee variation because you always have life. So now this next variation is going to be the Stealthy Passage powerfist variation. And I really like this deck for Evangelo. This is my favorite one. So pretty much what will happen is, of course, you'll have the Stealthy Passage. So anytime that you have, escape without setting off any hazards, usually the hazards will be like alarm doors or birds. And those are, 2 things that you can easily disarm with the Stealthy Passage. Or if you're on maps like this, where they have 6 million alarm doors, you honestly could just Stealthy Passage them anyways, even if you guys aren't going to go through them. Because each time that you use it, it'll give you 25 gold. So, you open up 4 doors, that's 100. You open up 20, 40 doors. I wouldn't say 40, that's a lot, but maybe 20, 25, 30 doors in a match. You just made another 200, 300 bucks. Now, as far as the power fist, this card is so broken. And I don't really ever hear much about power fist, but you'll be able to literally knock back the zombies, mutations. It's so easy to just hold up in a corner. Like in this situation, for whatever reason, my team was not helping me, so I had to kill all the zombies. But let's just imagine you were by yourself and you had to clutch up or something. The power fist is definitely the way to go. Now, one thing about power fist is it's not going to kill the zombies or give you the health back unless it's the first hit. So if you look in the, on the bottom there, it shows that fist. When that fist is there, that means you have 1 stack of power fist. So if you punch somebody, like the zombies or whatever, you could possibly get a kill. You can knock them back. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to add in like Battle Lust, and we're actually going to throw on Batter Up. So each time that you punch zombies, you know, you'll get the 2 life back on the first punch. So if you can actually, like, let's say you need to heal, if you can get a large enough arc of zombies, like let's say there's 10 zombies around you and you have Power Fist and you punch all 10 zombies, you know, and you kill them, you'll get 2 health per zombie, which will just instantly give you 20 health on punch. So I think you guys are really like this build. It's pretty broken. We got the Power Strike, Run Like Hell, and then we do Batter Up pretty early. So that way, whenever we do that first punch, it'll actually kill the zombies. And then I would say add a little bit more speed, get a little bit more tankier, and then add in that Battle Lust. Because then once you do get that punch, you know, you'll have the Batter Up for the damage, which will kill them. And then you'll have the Battle Lust to get the heal back. So super duper dope build. Now for the last build, this is just going to be our Nightmare Speed build. And honestly, speed is kind of frowned upon these days. Me personally, I already have all the SWATs, I already have all the totems done with the game. So I don't need to speed anything, but, you know, sometimes if you're in a situation where, you know, you want to help out teammates or, you know, other people are speeding in your match, it might be good, you know, to jump on the speed deck just to help some people get to their SWATs or whatever the case might be. Now, I really don't have many variations for the deck. It's pretty straightforward. But if you wanted to, those last 5 cards, the reason why I was highlighting them is because once you get all your speed, you know, that's pretty much the deck. So those last 5 cards, you could really do whatever you want with them. You know, I got Experience EMT on there. I got Hazard Pay. I got Belt Clip just so I can carry more stun guns. But, you know, it's up to you if you want to add like melee in there, if you want to add damage in there, however you want to do it. Because really, again, all that build is based upon his speed. So as long as you're fast enough to, you know, complete the mission by yourself, you know, as long as you can get through it without getting touched, ideally, then you're definitely fast enough. So definitely go out and try this build for speed. I think all the builds are great. But again, that Power Fist build, that's my go-to for Evangelo. And people, they'll be asking you, like, how are you not taking damage? Like, how are the zombies still stumbling and stuff like that? Power Fist. And a lot of people, I don't know, they just don't use that card. I never really hear about it. So down in the comments, let me know what you guys think about Power Fist. Also, slap that like button. We're going to be coming out with more deck builds, tips, tricks. I got special tactics coming for you guys, so I know you guys are going to love it. Also, hit that sub button. We're still on the road to 1,000 subs. Every day we're getting closer and closer, so I appreciate you guys. As always, thanks for stopping in on the vid, and I'll see you on that next one. Peace.